Wedding Heat, If the Shoes Fit. Book 6 in the Wedding Heat series by Giselle Renarde. Narrated by Giselle Renarde. Maggie radiated the hopeful glow of a bride-to-be, and that made Farrah unreasonably melancholy. Lovely Maggie, Farrah's honey-blonde niece, clung to Ed the fiancé as they greeted guests for Friday night cocktails. The bar at this luxury wedding resort was called the Boat House, a beautifully converted and fully restored building that sat by the water. It was probably new construction made to look old. That seemed to be the theme of rural luxury. And it was luxury all the way for this couple, just another thing to fuel Farrah's jealousy. So young and already so well off. Must be nice. Maggie and Ed owned a home that was not only magazine perfect, but filled with every lovely thing they wanted. So unfair. Every cent of Farrah's went to doctors these days, or electrolysis technicians. What a racket transition was. Farrah pinned on a cheerleader smile when the couple came around. She wasn't nervous since she'd already met the man Maggie would marry in 2 days' time, but she felt awfully anxious about many of the other people here. Word traveled fast among family and friends, and it wouldn't be long before everyone in the room was whispering. She knew people used words behind her back. She hated it. Some folks in the community talked about reclaiming those words just like they had done with queer, but Farrah couldn't stomach the idea. Those words made her sick. The people in this room probably had no idea how much it hurt her to hear them. Or things like, "Can you believe she's really a guy?" Why was it so difficult for people to see Farrah as a whole person, as a human being, as a woman? Thankfully, there were a few understanding family members in the bunch, like her lesbian niece Vanessa. A few years ago, back before Farrah had begun her transition, they used to run into each other at the clubs. They didn't frequent the same establishments anymore, but it was nice to catch up with Vanessa, even if the girl had other things on her mind, like a mad crush on the bride-to-be. To be young again. These days, Farrah preferred spending her evenings at home in front of the television, imagining what life would be like if she were in Maggie's shoes, living with an attractive young man, gearing up to get married. In her younger days, Farrah would never have imagined settling down, but now, God, she wanted it so badly, her covetousness embarrassed her. "Farrah, dear, will you come here for a moment?" Her mother was calling her from across the room. "There's someone I'd like you to meet." Her heart swelled every time her mother addressed her by her chosen name. It never got old, being recognized as a woman by the one person most resistant to change. The learning curve had lulled at first, but now her mother rarely slipped. Farrah waltzed happily toward the group of family and friends. "I suppose I shouldn't say meet," her mother was saying, "because, of course, you two have met before." Mother shifted, and a veritable lightning bolt of emotion struck Farrah in the chest. It was him, the man who'd lived in her dreams since a time before time. Lane! Farrah's heart clenched. Why weren't there more mirrors in this place? What if she had lipstick on her teeth? "That's right, dear, it's Lane." Her mother rubbed her arm gently. "You remember Lane?" How could she forget him? Every time she closed her eyes and imagined her own wedding, this man awaited her.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?